Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I want to discuss Palpatine. We all know the life of Palpatine as the Chancellor and later Emperor from the movies, but what was his life like before this? That's ultimately what I want to answer in today's video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Sheev Palpatine was born to a very influential family on the mid-rim world of Naboo, around 84 years prior to the Battle of Yavin. As far as anyone knew, Palpatine had no family to speak of, and at some point during his youth, he met Darth Plagueis, who took him as an apprentice with the name of Darth Sidious. As Sidious, he learned all his master knew about the dark side of the Force, and all the Sith of Darth Bane's lineage had learned about the Force. He was also made aware of Plagueis' discovery of the secret to eternal life. His master had learned to manipulate the midichlorians and prevent people from dying. Plagueis' obsession, however, with extending his own life eventually passed to Sidious, but he later admitted that he had never been able to learn his master's secrets. In his public persona as Sheev Palpatine, he embarked on a career in politics and eventually, with the aid of his master, ended up representing his homeworld in the Galactic Senate. With his rise to power guaranteed and his master's instruction complete, Sidious killed Plagueis in his sleep, betraying him just as Sith apprentices in the past had always done, with their masters once their training was completed. Once elected as senator for Naboo, he quickly joined Chancellor Skor Kalpana's ruling party, and noticed that the constant bickering and corruption that went on in the Galactic Senate. He began to establish relations with those who become his future allies, such as Wilhelm Tarkin. The duo met for the first time when Tarkin was still a cadet of the Celeste Sector Spacefarers Academy, and while Palpatine was still apprenticed to Plagueis. Taking an interest in the younger man, Senator Palpatine resolved to help him join a political career. In the following years, the relationship became more and more confidential. Palpatine often admires Tarkin for his talents and skills, and remarked they were very similar. They both came from planets at the edge of the galaxy, but were destined to have great repercussions on the history of the galaxy itself. Tarkin eventually became one of the few people who called Palpatine by his first name. Keeping his Sith identity a secret from the public eye, Sidious took it upon himself to execute the Sith's long-percolating plan of supplementing the Republic with a new Sith Empire, as well as destroying the Jedi Order. Seeking a Sith apprentice, Sidious traveled to the planet Dathomir, and met with the Dathomirian Night Sister Mother Talzin. Intermingling his knowledge of the dark side of the Force with Talzin's knowledge of Night Sister magics, Sidious promised to make Talzin his apprentice and right hand. However, Sidious betrayed Talzin and kidnapped her infant son, the Zabrak Nightbrother, who would become his true Sith apprentice, Darth Maul. Sidious brutally trained Maul to be a weapon of the Sith, viewing Maul's prowess and combat abilities as an invaluable asset to his master plan. Palpatine was also able to manipulate Newt Gunry's rise to the position of Viceroy of the Trade Federation, which was key to the invasion of Naboo. Unfortunately, this is about all we know of Palpatine before we first see him in The Phantom Menace. This is unfortunate because there is so much to learn about his youth and his time with his master Darth Plagueis. When we see Palpatine in The Phantom Menace, he's already an older man, and we do know that he met Plagueis when he was younger. So there is a lot of potential for stories to be told. But I want to know what you think about Palpatine's life before the movies in the comments down below. And if you want to see more Star Wars related content, then subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.